Well, we're alive.
Well,
Hello,
for some of
Michael.
you, we won't be. Welcome to
Huh?
Slack Frantic.
We're inside frantic. All right.
I'm Mike.
I'm Wall.
He's
Hope
that
you're
guy.
having a great Friday. I know I am. I got off work early. Mike's not at work at all right now.
Leave of absence.
So what's the reason for today?
Well, we honestly hadn't planned on doing anything at all today, but we noticed that it is John Carpenter's birthday.
Happy
So, yeah,
birthday!
it's your
What was that
birthday.
little thing Bill used to go? It's a birthday.
It's
What
a
was it, man?
party.
It's a party. So we're here to celebrate John Carpenter. And we all know how much we love him. I mean, how many little videos have we got of his that are all
Oh,
copyright struck? And for whatever reason, Germany owns They Live.
he is the horror master and my personal favorite director.
Okay. Well, I don't know where you want to start with this or how old is he?
Well, I looked it up. It looks like he was born in 1948, which would make him 78 today.
78. My God. Yeah, I mean, my favorite movie of his is of course, Big Trouble in Little China. Um, which came out in what 86. Yeah, 1986. So I was 4. I was 4 years old. How about you?
Oh, we're saying how old we were at that time.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
You ain't born bullshit. Bullshit.
I was 10 years old.
10 years old. Okay. Well, one of the main things I loved about John Carpenter, especially his films, are his music. Which me and Mike was in a debate earlier. I said, "Well, what was the band?" I had the soundtrack for Big Trouble in Little China, and I said, "What was the band's name?" And Mike is like, "Well, he had a high school band, right?" And that's what you said.
High school or college band.
And what they're the Coupe de Villes,
The Coupe de Ville.
which clearly, I mean, a movie we never bring up is Christine, right? He directed that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Which he clearly is a car guy. So, the Coupe de Ville. So, he grew up in that era where, he's probably, I don't know if I ever see him. I mean, you met him. You might want to talk about your experience meeting him in a little bit, but I would ask him, so was he, I know he's into helicopters. Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Me and Claire talked about this. Every movie, there's a helicopter. Like, there's a helicopter prevalent in They Live. There's a helicopter prevalent in The Thing. There's helicopters in Escape from New York.
Well, the thing, doesn't he, in like commentary, doesn't he talk about like flying the helicopter or being in the helicopter?
Who?
John Carpenter.
You mean where did he discuss that at?
And like the commentary for like when you're watching the movie and they do the commentary.
No,
I feel like
I know what commentary tracks. The kids don't. The kids out there don't because they don't have physical media anymore. But yes, there used to be this thing called a commentary track. Yes, I know it well, but I don't think I've ever listened to the commentary track on there.
I think he talks about like either flying it or riding in it.
Well,
and how he enjoyed it.
So hopefully I get to see. I mean, 78 years old. God willing, he lives to 120. I'd love to see him at a con one day locally, and I would ask him about helicopters that are in everything he is.
Yeah. He enjoyed that. I mean, enjoys horror and science fiction. Like, I looked up. I was just looking today at John Carpenter stuff. Martin Scorsese. Have you heard of Martin Scorsese?
Yeah, he's a little director that. What did he make?
He's a very popular director.
The Departed. Yeah, I know who Martin Scorsese is. I don't just watch sci-fi movies.
lots of great movies. So I've got it pulled up on my computer here, and I'm just going to paraphrase it because he said a lot. But John Carpenter is a filmmaker who is unashamed to stay within the genres he loves, horror and science fiction. and who practices his trade like a master craftsman. He also goes on to talk about how he enjoyed the atmosphere of the fog and how he really enjoys one of my favorite Carpenter movies, They Live.
Well, uh, you
That's
know,
quite a compliment.
I mean, yeah, from one of the greats. I'll tell you the one of the we were mentioning the music earlier. One of the cool things I like about John Carpenter, he does a lot of his own soundtracks.
Does his own music. And honestly, he that's what he does now. You know, he hasn't made a movie uh or to the theater movie and since The Ward. I think that was like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. So it's been a while since he's
Well,
done
you
one.
know, the greats obviously get listed, but I'm gonna tell you a movie, that I really loved, my coming of age years was Vampires. I don't know if I caught it on VHS or my dad had a pharmacy and I would have a little combo TV with a VHS system, and I'd go to the grocery store next door. They had a little rental section, and I think I rented this movie, and it's pretty gory for a little 12-year-old.
And I was
Um,
about to say, isn't that rated R? They let you rent a rated
oh,
R movie?
my dad took me to Total Recall, dude. I got to see the three boobs. You know,
You know, I watched Total Recall last night. I literally watched it last night.
I mean, that's a great movie. But like I said, I was 8 years old. I went to Total Recall. My old man was real cool about that stuff. You know, I don't know how now that I have a child that was my age at the time, it's hard to sit there and see like that stuff. So I don't know how he was. He's passed away, but how he was when I was sitting there and a three boob chick goes. But the scene I remembered in Total Recall that scared the hell out of me was when he went into Mars atmosphere and his his eyes are bulging out. You
They
know,
opened the movie with that.
yeah,
The
they
movie
sure
opened.
did. Yeah, you're right. Well, don't they kind of cut it though before it gets really
Yeah,
gruesome?
yeah, they cut that.
Because Cohagen really blows up. I
Yeah,
mean, Ronnie Cox, he dies horribly. It's probably one of the worst deaths I've ever seen in a movie. But yeah, how did we segue into that? Oh, I was saying that I went and saw vampires at a very young age.
yeah,
And yeah, I mean, I think there's a naked hookers in it. That first like beginning, man, the whole freaking team gets wiped out. It's like and all that's left is Woods and the priest.
yeah. And is Daniel Baldwin part of his team at that point?
Daniel Baldwin is part of the OG team,
Oh,
right? And
yeah,
and it has such a great hook. Like Baldwin has this hooker that I guess Vlad is it Vlad Dracula or he's got a name like Vadok or Vadok, something like that. I don't know. I could look it up. But Valak.
I think Valley.
Yeah. So he said Valak bites the hooker, um, and Daniel Baldwin kind of falls for it, and then she turns on him and bites a chunk out of his neck.
Yeah,
And the movie ends with basically, which I would love to see the sequel, where James Woods hunts Daniel Baldwin down. I mean, that would have been a cool sequel.
the one who bites Daniel Baldwin is Cheryl Lee, who is the star of or one of the stars of Twin Peaks. She's who killed Laura Palmer. She's Laura Palmer.
I've never seen Twin Peaks. Maybe it's something I need to look into.
Twin Peaks is great.
You know, um, wow. So I've never seen her in anything else. So Twin Peaks.
Yep. But yeah, he did vampires around there. I mean, you could literally go through and name all of his movies, and it would for me it would be like, wow, great. Now there is one or two. There is one or two. The Memoirs of an Invisible Man, which
Oh
I'm
God,
not a huge
saw
fan
it in the
of.
theater. Chevy Chase, right?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I think I saw it at the yeah, I saw that in the theater, and not a good movie.
Mm-mm. I'm not a big fan of that one. That would probably be my least favorite.
I need to
Even
watch it again
less than Ghost
because
of Mars.
I was like Daryl Hannah's in it, and I was kind of in a Daryl Hannah phase at that age. Splash and everything
Yep,
was
you're
really
probably no
good,
Flash.
and she's good in Wall Street too. Um, there's the I don't know if you remember the Babylon 5 episode called Eyes? It's
If
first
you
season,
explain it to me.
dude. So it's like this guy, it's Jeffrey Combs is in this episode. It's the only
Oh,
episode
wow.
Jeffrey Combs is in. He's a psych cop, and this actor is Colonel Ari Ben Zayn, and he is investigating Commander Sinclair. And I love the actor. In the episode, you really need to check. It's called Eyes. Babylon 5 is on Roku. Here's a plug to Roku for free right now if you want to check this episode out. Eyes, Babylon 5. But that actor, I've never seen him in anything else but Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Pretty good story, huh?
Yeah, riveted. That actor, what's his name?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna
That
find
actor.
it. Hey, you tell a story while I look this guy's name up.
Uh, you know, John Carpenter's also had his frequent collaborators are people that were in a lot of his movies, like Peter Jason, who passed away, I feel like last year or maybe the year before. Great actor. He's in
Peter
a good
Jason, give me. I'm not familiar.
so in They Live, you know, when Roddy Piper goes to the encampment where they're, feeding the homeless,
Yeah.
he's the guy that's kind of heading over that. And he's also the guy that's um
Is he
he's
part
also
of the resistance, or is he
he's
the
part
guy,
of the resistance
but
as
the
well.
guy that betrays him, and it's like a
No, no, no,
like
no,
a
no.
homeless
That
guy?
he is also in a bunch of John Carpenter movies.
Yeah,
His
he
name is
sure
Buck
is.
Flowers because he's
Buck
also in
Flowers.
Escape from New York. He's the guy who has the president's bracelet on, and he's like, "I'm the president."
That's right. That's right. But then he ends up betraying the humans to the interdimensional beings,
Yes, and They Live. He
and
he.
completely cleaned up. And oh,
Hey,
we're
can
talking
you
about.
blame him? Can you blame him? He's out there watching a 13-inch TV, homeless, and they make him rich.
That's a good point. He's got one of them watches now. Okay, so the actor's name was Gregory Paul Martin. I didn't know that Michael McKean was in this, and Sam Neill. Sam Neill's in Memoirs. I didn't really need to see this movie again. I saw it in the theaters I saw it years ago. I probably only seen it twice. Probably need to see it again. But
Sam Neill
yeah,
also in another great John Carpenter movie, In the Mouth of Madness, which is an incredible movie.
I
I'm
haven't
not.
seen it. Look, dude, a lot of my it didn't come on TBS a lot. I got to be honest with you. I needed it to come on basic cable, or I watched it with you. I hate to be like that at the comic book store. Um, so if you got a copy of it, let me borrow it.
I do. I just bought a 4K. The Arrow Films just released a big chunky box, like 4K of it. It's beautiful.
What's Arrow Films?
They are like a boutique label that makes that does 4K restorations and Blu-ray and things.
So they're trying to hang on to physical media.
Yeah, yeah, they're physical media, kind of like. Have you ever heard of the Criterion Collection?
Yeah, I knew you were a big Criterion guy.
Yeah, they do like stuff like that. Criterion, while Criterion's doing more like let's artsy fartsy type movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Arrow does more, like they just did Spawn. They just did one for Spawn, and then
I
they do
like
it for more
Spawn.
like your regular moviegoer.
I think Spawn's an underrated movie, if you ask me. I mean, if I was a Spawn comic book fan, I could see where I would hate it, and I know you probably were a Spawn fan.
I mean, I actually bought it too, and I watched it the other day, and it's okay. It's not great, but it's
Speaking of Spawn, who played Spawn in the cartoon?
Keith David.
Keith David. That's right. Yep.
Keith David, love Keith David. I mean,
Me
another
too.
frequent John Carpenter guy, and They Live and The Thing, and the end
He's
another
in
one.
so he. I mean, he's in so many good things. I mean, he's my favorite part of Pitch Black. you know.
And that voice. I mean, just another incredible voice.
Yeah, yeah. What's that meme? You in hell, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what show it's from. Have you not seen this?
I'm laughing just the way you said that, but I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what?
There's a freaking Keith David. I don't know if it's a meme or something where he's like in a suit, and I guess he's supposed to be Satan. He's like, "You're in hell, motherfucker." Okay, I'll put it in
It's
the
funny.
video,
It's funny,
post
yeah.
it. Oh, it's hilarious, and I can't remember who the actor is, that he's yelling at, but it's pretty funny. It's a very little leaning toward a little Samuel Jackson, but, keep David, man, God, he's a lot of voice acting, great voice acting career. We both met him, so
Yeah. Was he the voice of, the gargoyle, like, the main gargoyle on Gargoyles?
that's a great
Goliath?
question. I think so.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
see.
it might have been.
That's a great question,
I remember
Goliath.
Jonathan Frakes was the voice of the bad guy on
Yeah, and he even looked like Jonathan Frakes.
Gargoyles. Yeah.
Look, and the whole cast of TNG's in the show. Goliath. Was it Gargoyles? Hold on one second. So, I mean, this is really about John Carpenter, and you have the honor of actually meeting the man.
I did, and we talked about this in another
He
video,
was
but
Goliath, by the way.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, I met John Carpenter. Again, he is known for being a little grumpy.
He loves to play
And
video games.
yeah, he wants to play video games. But I met him for just a minute. And if you watch our video with the Rowdy Piper story, I told him about the Piper story, and he disagreed with it, and he basically just said BS. And I talked to him about basketball for a minute, and that was about it. But these conventions, especially with somebody as big as John Carpenter, they're just trying to get you through.
What was the convention?
Texas Frightmare. It's in Dallas.
And you have it. You have a signature right there with you.
I don't have it on me right now, but if you go to our Instagram page for Sci Frantic, I actually put it up on the Instagram page.
Clever girl. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
By the way, Walls, put our Instagram link in the
Like
description.
you want me to put it up in here somewhere?
In the description when you're posting this,
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
so somebody can go in and click it.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
put up that it's a signed photo from They Live, and I've got Piper to sign it, Keith David to sign it, and John Carpenter to sign it. And he actually put a quote on it. Nowadays, if you get a quote on a anything, they charge like $60 more. But this was free. He put They Live, We Sleep. So
Wow.
that was pretty awesome. But he notoriously grumpy, but he wasn't really grumpy with me. You could tell that he had just been signing a lot of autographs, and he would talk to you, but it
Well,
wasn't
he's
like
tired of hearing the same questions, you know?
yeah.
Who's
Hey,
the
my
thing?
story was completely original.
And I hate to be like this. I probably would have asked him who the thing was too.
But and then I got a photo with him, like at one of the pro photo ops, and it's so funny. He's just standing there with like this, like just like like this like frown on his face. And at first I was a little upset. I was like, what? I was like, why would he do this? And then I went through and looked. When I went up to the thing where other people had a bunch of other photos, he looked like that in every photo. So I was like, okay, it's not just me.
Well, Mike's gonna have this on the Instagram page if you're curious what the photo looks like.
I can
Um,
post the
yeah.
John Carpenter
We
photo.
gotta give it to our team and they'll post it.
Yeah. Claire, get on this.
Claire, get on to this. Let Bill do it. We'll put Bill on it. So yeah, great career.
So
Hope
question.
I think Days of the Dead. My God, if you're out there listening, get them to Atlanta so I can meet them. Speaking of Days of the Dead, me and Mike will be there
We'll be
this
at
year
Days of the Dead.
in Atlanta. So you see a
February
big
20th, 21st, and 22nd, I think.
you see a 6'5" ogre and an old geezer.
A
Come and
5
say
foot
hey.
troll.
Yeah, come on and say hey to us. It's a
Unless
great
you're one
con.
of the people that didn't like the video, then
Yeah.
don't.
Who are you? It's got to be Bill. Bill did. It's fine. Nobody's gonna like everything we do.
Days of the Dead though is a great convention. I always have fun at that one. It's it's at the bottom of the Cortland Grand Hotel, which used to be the Sheraton.
Yeah.
They take up quite a few rooms in there. I think it's like 1, 2, 3 or 4 different rooms, but they're like big ballroom type things. So
It's a different vibe than what cons are.
well, then say what you're used to, like Dragon Con or
Actually, I
like
was gonna
convention,
say what
bigger
most people are used to,
Comic
like
Con.
what I call man cons. and I know I take a little flack for this, but to me, a convention in a convention center is just not as it just feels sterile, feels kind of like produced, like corporate like the one Days of the Dead is just small and intimate, kind of like we had an incredible Star Trek convention in Atlanta. Creation did a few years ago. What was that convention called?
Gosh, that's been close to 10 years at this point.
It was
I don't know what it was called. It was like I just call it Star Trek Con
It
Atlanta.
was it was at the Westin, and it was incredible. Still one it's
Incredible.
think it's one of it's still my favorite con of all time. Days of the Dead never ceases to be great. Good cosplay. There are people a little more in it, like Dragon Con. I love Dragon Con, don't get me wrong, but Dragon Con has gotten a little too big for its britches. Like it's kind of lost a character, I guess. Like, is it a comic convention? Is it cosplay? What are we doing here? Days of the Dead, like you said earlier, made a great point about John Carpenter. He doesn't lose his identity, and Days of the Dead does not either. It's horror focused, and I love that.
It's
I love
fun. I mean, it's just a fun convention. There are good people that run that. I don't know. I just enjoy it. But anyway, getting back to John Carpenter because I feel like we've uh,
yeah. Go
we
off on
took
a
off.
tangent.
I was going
That's
to
what we
ask
do.
you.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what is your favorite John Carpenter movie?
You want to do this right now because I really feel like we need to do a top five John Carpenter
We
movie.
can do a top five at any point, but what's your favorite? Your
Hey,
number
come
one?
on,
Give
you
me your number
know
one.
what my favorite is.
Ghost of Mars.
I love you, Dan. Hit them with the big X. And you know the answer is
Big
Big
Trouble in Little
Trouble,
China.
Little China. I mean, my God, Big Trouble in Little China. I mean, a pork chop. My ultimate get at a con is always going to be Kurt Russell. We have
Yeah.
I guess he don't do them. He was in Atlanta filming some Marvel stuff. I got close to maybe having a chance to meet him up with him somewhere. He was in the city I was in. He was at a bar I was in. I would love to meet Kurt Russell. I think he's phenomenal. And Big Trouble in Little China is what a great movie. It's a great adventure. It's comedy gold. Lopan is a great villain. That Egg Chin is great. The sorcery of it. They film in the Ghostbusters firehouse. I don't know if you knew that, Mike.
I didn't know that.
So Egg Chin's building or headquarters, and they open up the hole to go
Let
into
him go
hell or
underground.
whatever. Well, that's the pole that the Ghostbusters slid down on. They were just upstairs. And
Oh,
so, as a young, film guru, I was like, "That's good. That's the freaking Ghostbusters place." I mean, come on, it's so iconic looking. Um,
so question is Jack Burton the lead in this movie, or is he the Robin
to who?
to well, egg,
Oh
or not egg,
no, Wang.
yeah, is
Wang
Wayne the lead
is
character?
I don't know who you know what? It's kinda like us. I'm gonna give you 50%, I'm gonna take 50%. Sometimes Kurt Russell outshine Wang, and then there was times where Wang was doing it, "Hey, hey, hey," and chairs are flying and stuff, fighting, one of the storms, and it's
I mean,
like,
he's out there fighting the whole time while Jack Burton, shot the ceiling and knocked himself out, and then he's
that's
on the ground trying to stab the guy with the knife through his boots.
okay, but then at the end, who kills Lopan?
That's true. And you know what? I've been wanting to say this, and you know what? This is a good place to say it. It's still I love Big Trouble in Little China. I got a poster right behind me of Big Trouble in Little China, huge poster. But the funniest thing is when Lopan throws that knife back at Jack Burton. When he throws the knife that he's caught, and he's like,
Great,
"Nice
good
knife,"
good
whatever.
blade, good
And
blade.
he throws it.
Goodbye, Mr. Burton.
If you ever watch it, Jack Burton catches that knife, which has been thrown at the speed of 0.0000 miles per hour at him. It's so slow, and it lands like right here. So like even if it did land, it wouldn't have hit him. He just catches it and then throws it. Lopan
Perfect
made the
throw
worst throw of
to
all
the
time.
dome.
Lopan, we figured out something Lopan couldn't do, and that is throw a knife.
Well, okay, that was your funniest moment. I'll tell you my funniest moment, and I know we've laughed at it a million times, where old Lopan is in the wheelchair, and he's and then and what does he say to, Jack? He's like, what does Jack say? He say, "Raise from the dead and take over the world, or check into a psycho ward, whichever one comes first, huh?" You know, and I remember we laughed at that scene like a, a thousand times. You know, and what? Come on, what does Lopan say right there? Indeed. Speaking of, that's was it B? What's his name? BD Wong.
No, no, that's not BD Wong.
Who's Lopan? Oh my gosh.
But speaking
Well,
of Kurt Russell, another frequent collaborator with John Carpenter, probably the one who collaborated with him the most. He did the Elvis movie with him. That
yeah.
was, I think, a TV movie or a TV miniseries.
Snake Plissken.
He's Nate Plissken in Escape from New York and Escape from LA.
Yeah.
So that's 3 movies. He's The Thing. He's in Big Trouble in Little China.
Jack Burton is one of the greatest heroes of all time. I mean, we haven't done the list, but Jack Burton, I don't want to spoil her. He's got to be top. I don't know. He's up there. And then the Wang scene at the beginning where they're doing the game and he's like, you know, tries to cut the bottle in half, you know, and all in the reflexes. It's just excellent taglines, great flick, good
Yeah, he
soundtrack.
has he in that movie. He has kind of what Arnold Schwarzenegger has in his movies. He has a bunch of keywords or like lines that are just incredible.
Yeah, and you and me for years, if we see a Big Trouble in Little China costume, we're gonna get a photo with him,
Yeah.
and that's something else you can put on the Instagram. We've probably got 7 or 8 photos of Big Trouble in Little China cosplayers all over the nation. So I love it. I think I'd love to see a good Jack Burton and a good oh my gosh, it's what's the female's character's name?
Gracie Law.
Gracie Law. Gracie Law. There's 2 girls with green eyes. Chinese girls don't come with green eyes. It's not like it's tax deductible, right? Well, dude, I don't know if you got anything else to say.
I mean, the main thing. I know we've kind of ventured off a lot, but like, happy birthday to John Carpenter, man.
Yeah, I mean,
78 years old, still at home playing video games.
how many? Most of the movies probably never even were box office. I don't know. Were they box office successes? I
No,
know Big Trouble was a big.
the thing was a bust. The thing
Yeah,
was a bust. Like, it
and it's a
became a
shame
cult hit.
because you just don't. They just don't do movies like that anymore. They take chances on these.
I mean, speaking of great music in a movie, a movie we hadn't even mentioned that's might be most people recognize the most is Halloween.
Wow,
Music from Halloween.
great point. Because that dude that dislikes our videos would have ate us alive with that.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I
dun,
mean,
dun, dun.
he made that. He made that tune, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Carpenter did all that.
Iconic. So you make see, and it's like I gotta ask John, how can you be grumpy, dude, when you have created something that is in every Halloween for the rest of time? Like I play. I'll show you. I'm Michael Myers at Halloween because I'm a big guy. The, you, the children, dude, that come up to me, it's like I'm
And they
Santa
know.
Claus. It's like Santa Claus. They're like Michael Myers, and it's like they need the guys like the older people I intimidate. The children they're like, is he evil? And I usually gave a thumbs up because Michael Myers didn't talk. I and they would want a hug and a photo. And I've been doing it for 3 years. I'll send you a picture so you can post some of my Michael Myers stuff. It's actually, dude, I think I might wear my Michael Myers Days of the Dead, honestly, because it's pretty cool. Um, it's just so hot to wear that mask. Oh my god.
Well, luckily, they said it's during February, so it'll be cold.
Yeah, but it's still always hot in that hotel. You know it is. I don't know. Yeah, dude, good catch. My God, if we went through this and not mentioned Halloween,
Yeah.
yeah, but I
And
never think of it as a Carpenter movie. I think of it as a Halloween movie.
it,
It's
I mean, again, in another, I mean, Halloween, I think, I truly think Halloween is probably his biggest movie as far as, because in horror, it's, Michael Myers is like a god. Like, he is like he's the on the Mount Rushmore of horror figures. And
Halloween probably greenlight 6 other of his films. You know
Friday
what
the
I mean?
13th. We might not have Friday the 13th if Halloween doesn't come out.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
or Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, who knows? But
Yeah.
um,
Dee-dee-dee. So,
another
like,
movie that he did that's an incredible movie that they even did a remake of was, or they've done a couple remakes, but they did a
Precinct.
remake of Assault on Precinct 13, which is an incredible movie.
We saw the remake. I
Yeah,
know.
the remake's
Um,
okay, but
yeah.
the original is great, and it's basically his version of Rio Bravo, which is he says one of his favorite movies, if not his favorite movie.
Okay, elaborate. I'm not familiar with Rio Bravo.
So Rio Bravo is a John Wayne movie where basically he has someone in jail. It's been a while since I watched it, but he has someone in jail, and there's a bunch of people that don't want this person in jail, so they're all coming to get this guy out. Um, I saw in Precinct 13 is this guy, his little girl is uh, done away with by one of the gang members. It's like they're like seem like they're a bunch of gang members.
It's pretty violent for it's like
It's
late
pretty violent
70s.
because she's little. She's little, and it's at an ice cream truck. But she gets and then the dad takes out his vengeance on one of them, and then he ends up at this police station, and this police station is about to be shut down. So it's got a skeleton crew in there. There's like 3 people in there, 4 people. Um, and it's about and he gets there and it's about all these gang members coming there because they want to take out their vengeance on him, and they're them having to hold their ground kind of in this police station, and it's a great movie um as well. The remake's okay, but the original is great, kind of the
Well,
same way with the
typical
fog.
Hollywood, it's gotta remake stuff instead of, you know, but,
The fog had a great original movie, and then the remake is.
yeah, he's got a great library. I mean, just
And
an
then,
incredible
another
library of
one we
films.
forgot, just going through, and it just saw Starman. A lot of people forget about Starman because it's not a horror movie.
Well,
Uh,
is that Jeff Bridges, one of his early works, right?
Jeff Bridges, and
Yeah.
uh,
Did you do a panel with John Carpenter?
no, I don't know if he did a panel there or if he did a panel and it was full, but I can't remember. I don't remember doing a panel there with him. No.
You would remember if you did a panel with
Yeah,
him.
well,
Okay, dude, we got it at 32 minutes, so I think we're gonna unless you got anything else you want to talk about.
telling you, these things go a lot faster whenever you're on this end of it. Like if I were watching it on TV, I might be like trying to fast forward through it, but when it's me and you doing
I
it,
mean,
we
yeah,
go
it's
fast.
it's been 33 minutes. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about 4 movies, 33 minutes. Shows what a wealth of knowledge we got.
That's like, what was it? That's what John Carpenter always does in his like stuff.
Not
Rock
this,
on.
dude. This.
Thank you
Okay,
again.
well, unless you got anything else, I wanted to keep this one a little shorter. We do have an upcoming episode, top 5 Star Trek episodes. And we're also going to review Starfleet Academy,
Have you watched
which
those yet?
no, but I will. I haven't looked out there at the internet to see what the buzz is, but I've seen a few positive things, I guess. So we'll see.
I've watched them. I'll let you know.
The great thing is we got a wealth of old stuff we can watch. I want to do. We need to do top 5 Arnold movies. We need to do top 5 John Carpenter movies. We can re-talk about them again in depth.
We have a lot of top 5 lists coming, y'all, and we're hoping to have some special guests as well. So
Definitely got a special guest coming.
like,
An
comment,
expert.
subscribe below. Like, comment, subscribe below.
An
Put a comment
expert.
in, and who knows? Maybe we'll have somebody. Maybe we'll have one of you.
Yeah,
On here.
I mean, I'll interview you. Yeah, the guy that we're having is, I would venture to say, he's an expert in soundtracks to film.
Yeah, he corrected me the other day on Tangerine Dream.
Rightfully so.
I'm not mad about it
Rightfully so. Yeah, he definitely knows his stuff. So he'll probably be on here this upcoming week. So
I don't know, unless I'm still mad about the tangerine dream thing, then maybe
you
not.
should be mad. You should have known that.
I should have known better. That was my bad.
Of course, he was wrong in our group message about Vangelis. So I don't know. The guy knows his stuff when it comes to soundtrack, people. So be ready. It's going to be quite a humdinger when we get us three in the try. I already got the screen ready. As you can see, you can't see it, Mike, but it's a third screen. We got the Sci Frantic logo, and definitely, get on our Instagram. Me
Or
and Mike
TikTok.
all
Put your TikTok
year.
on there.
TikTok too. TikTok's mostly for the ladies. YouTube's for the guys. It's just different entities, different what do you call it? Ways of consuming the media. We got a lot of cons we're probably going to go to this year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, love to go to Star Trek Con in Vegas.
I don't think I'll hit that one this year, but I'm hoping to go next year.
Cole Meany, that's who we want.
That's next year is what the 40th
For
40th
DS9.
anniversary of TNG, right? 97, 2007,
Well,
17.
this year's 50th or 60th.
60th of the original series.
Yeah. It always leads back to Star Trek, folks, on this channel. But this is the Wallman signing off. And Michael, see you later, buddy. Oh, yeah. Live long and prosper.
Happy birthday, John Carpenter.
Like and subscribe. Happy birthday, John Carpenter. 78. Many happy returns.
That's nothing to do with Carpenter film.